Hey guys, today I'm making a hide for some leopard geckos in this exo-terra. It's a 12 by 12 and I needed to make as much space for them as I can in the smallest amount of space. So I'm gonna make a underground hide, and then I'm gonna have a moist box in the back corner up above. There's gonna be a few layers, so I'm gonna have to carve out this hide. It's got two spaces so that the geckos can sit down there. I'm going to have the warm spot right here. I'm going to put the exo-terra substrate heater underneath there. I'm going to have rocks that this will sit on so that those warm up. So I'm going to get started carving. Now the first layer has the shape that I want. It's got the two hides for the geckos, little entranceway, and then I'm going to have to start the next step. This piece is going to have an opening here. See, I've got the incline so that the tunnel can pop up on top, and then I'm probably going to build a big opening piece so that you can reach underground and grab the geckos. Okay, now I've basically made the hide for underground. Have a window here. You can see the ramp that they can climb up to get up on top. And then now they're going to be hard to get out without tearing apart the whole terrarium, so I'm going to cut out a shape like that so we can reach inside. Okay, now I cut the lid so that it has an angle so that the top is bigger than the bottom, and it just sits in this hole on the edge, just like flat in. And then you have a little tiny spot that you can pick it up with your finger. So then it'll have a big opening to the hide underneath the ground. Now, the next step is to start carving and making everything look more like rocks. And then, once you're done that, sanding it up. So now I've finished the carving, and I'm gonna start sanding it here pretty quick. But I added in the hide underneath a little bit of a tunnel so that there's more room underneath. Now it's time to sand it up and then give it a paint job. Okay, now carving and sanding is all done. As you can see inside the little window, and then the lid comes off there so you can get at the little guys inside. The entrance is right there. So now I have to get it out of here and paint it up, and then we should be almost ready for the geckos. Okay, now I've finished the priming. I've painted everything white. And then now I'm gonna start with brown or black. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm gonna see what paint I have. Okay, now I've finished the brown paint. I mixed this paint up with sand from exo-terra desert sand, and it was probably about a half and half mix of brown and black paint to the half sand, and it looks really good, really gritty, kind of like sandpaper. I think it'll be good for the geckos. So when this dries up, we can see how it looks inside the terrarium. Okay, here's the finished product. You can see the cave underneath, the ramp that they can walk up. And let's open it up. And this lid on here so that you can get at the hide. It's really easy to open. The sand and paint mix worked really well. It has really good texture. It's really tough. So stay tuned for the next video when we have this thing set up with our two new leopard geckos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Have a good one.